Am I the only one who thinks this intro is really stupid? Like, not the Game Freak part, but what's coming up. Just wait and see. We're in a field. We have a Gengar fighting a Nidorino. What happens? Nidorino growls. Gengar uses Scratch, which it can't learn. Nidorino uses Horn Attack, which wouldn't be effective. Really stupid. Anyways, this is Pokemon FireRed Omega, which is a hack of the usual FireRed, which basically includes all 386 Pokemon, but I will be playing it as a Nuzlocke version, which means basically I'm only allowed to catch the first Pokemon in every area, and basically if a Pokemon dies in battle, it's gone forever. I can't use it again. I have the exact rules with all the details in the description of this video, so if you're interested, feel free to check it out, because I won't read it out loud in this video. Anyways, here's the description. So yeah, as I explained earlier, Pokemon FireRed Omega has all 386 Pokemon, which were available at the time, and it's also a higher difficulty hack. Trainers have higher levels, more Pokemon. It's quite interesting, actually. So, and yeah, other evolutions, like trait evolutions or yeah, stuff like that was revamped. So I believe trait evolutions evolve by leveling now, for example. Draiano is also a very good hacker. He makes a lot of Pokemon hacks. Anyways, here we have Professor Oak. As he shows us, yeah, his last Pokemon that he has available, which is a piddly level 2 Nidorina, I'd imagine. And yeah, he studies Pokemon, that's all an old hat, blah blah, go away. Am I a boy or a girl? Well, as you can clearly see or tell by my voice, I'm a girl. And I will go with the name... Wait a second. Julia. For no reason other than tradition, really. And I just like the name. And here we have his grandson, my rival, which I'm gonna call, again, as per tradition, Joe. Yes, it is Joe. You can remember your grandson's name. Congratulations, Oak. Okay, my very own Pokemon legend, blah blah. Don't care. Okay, so here we are in my lovely little room. In 2005, I think the game came out. But that doesn't matter. Julia's retro as fuck. Still has an NES. She's probably still playing Mega Man 2 and Mario Bros. 3 on that thing. And this moment is kind of sentimental to me because I'm not living in my home country anymore. And my parents just came over to visit me. So this, yeah, those leaving mom talks always make me sentimental. And, okay, she just told me to visit Oak's lab, but I'm not gonna do that because everybody knows Oak is just a stalker and follows you everywhere. Oh yeah, it's unsafe. It's unsafe. You can get attacked by small birds or small rats and other assorted things, but we don't talk about those. Here we have Joe, being his usual self. We don't care about him. And there are 3 Pokemon here. Oak's last Pokemon, which are quite rare, so I'm not sure why he's always parting with them, but I guess he's just a good old Samaritan. So of course, as everybody knows, we have here Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, and oh my god, what is this? Yeah, the starters in the hack are actually different. So we have a choice between Magby, Smoochum, and I guess you can all see a trend. It's Magikarp! No, it's Elekid, of course. Which I am actually gonna go with, because I haven't used an Elekid or Electabuzz in a while. I think the last time was in Platinum. And yeah, one of the rules in a Nuzlocke is you have to give nicknames to all the Pokemon you catch to get a personal bond. So I will name this Elekid... I'm never good with nicknames. I'm just gonna go with something generic. I'm gonna call it Ampere. And because I have Elekid, the rival will take Smoochum. I'm not sure what determines this. I guess it's just the old... Like, as an example here, Elekid could have been linked to Charmander, so he takes what's linked to Squirtle, which would have been Smoochum. I guess that's what happens here. So, anyways, gonna test out my Elekid now against the Smoochum, which shouldn't be too difficult, because Smoochum doesn't have the strongest defense. Let's see what happens. If I lose this battle, this Let's Play is already over, so let's hope this doesn't happen. And yeah, by the way, Oak just thinks you're a complete newbie. It's only the, 5th game in the series, I think? Still gotta have a tutorial. No, it's the 6th, actually. So yeah, I'm just gonna use Leer to lower its defense a bit. So, like, 3 quick attacks should do the job now, and yeah, shut up, Oak, we know. Yeah, see, at this point Smoochum only knows Pound, which only does 3 damage to my Elekid. And whereas Quick Attack will knock it out in 2, maybe 3 hits, if RNG isn't on my side. And yeah, there we go, that was the first battle. And I even get a free level up out of the equation. Good stat gains, and I learned Thunder Shock, which is a very useful move at this point of the game, actually. What? Unbelievable! Yeah, no, not really. You picked clearly the weakest Pokemon of the 3. At this point. And yeah, because I win, I get his pocket money, and he has to go hungry for like a week. Which I don't really mind, because he's an idiot. Anyways, let me check my Elekid real quick. Oh yeah, and because I wasn't damaged enough, I'm still in the green HP, which means I never had to use my Oran Berry. Which is probably useful later on, because one of the rules in this Nuzlocke is I'm not allowed to buy healing items, and even if an Oran Berry only heals 10 HP, it can add up. So yeah, it has a serious nature, which means none of the stats are affected, which I actually like. So now we gotta do a quick errand for Oak. And in the meantime, we're gonna traverse Route 1. And because of that, we'll be able to see what kind of new Pokemon are in this game, on this route. Here's the first one, which is Hoothoot. Unfortunately, I don't have Pokeballs yet, so I can't catch it. But because I have Thunder Shock, I'm just gonna use this battle for quick experience. Oh, and don't worry, I'm not gonna show every wild battle in this run. Like, grinding is gonna be cut more or less completely. Unless something exciting happens, like me finding a shiny, or one of my partners dying. So, free potion here, very useful. And I hope we get into one more battle on the way, because there's some more interesting stuff on this route. Such as... Rattata. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother fighting you. Next one. We're gonna do one more, and then gonna move on to the town. Another Rattata. No thank you. Okay, so Viridian City. One of the new things that he did was he added a patch of grass into basically every town, which means there's one more location at this point of the game to catch a Pokemon in, which is very useful. And wait, what was that? Hang on. Heal your Pokemon. Pokemon Center. Was this in every game? I don't remember that. Anyways, gonna heal my Elekid real quick. And we're off. Okay, so because Oak is an old man and he doesn't want to leave town on his own because he has no Pokemon left, he sends little kids to get his parcels and to deliver his post. Which makes me think, Kanto, or the Pokemon world in general. Is there no post service, like National Kanto Post or anything? This just doesn't exist. So how do people get their mail? I know that there's like flying Pokemon that deliver mail, but heavy parcels? Like I can't imagine a small, Pidgey carrying a 30-kilo parcel. Anyways, game logic, I shouldn't question it. Here, old man, take your frickin' GS ball or whatever's in there. I don't care. Very triumphant music. You did the most difficult quest in history of gaming. His grandson shows even less care than I do. And we get a Pokédex. Which, in the Nuzlocke, is not really the most useful thing, because there's no way to fill it out. Unless you give yourself some leeway in the rules. But hey, at least we get to make fun of some stupid entries done this way. Like Ponyta being able to jump over the Eiffel Tower or whatever it is. Yeah, that was your dream and you failed. So again, sending two young kids, 11 years old, into the wide world. Letting them run into danger. Having them fight against criminals. Sure, it's fair. If you get lost along the way, happens. But yeah, anyways, Oak gave me some Pokeballs, which means we're gonna finally be able to extend our team a bit. So the first catch of the game will be a Rattata, yay! Oh, kill me now. I was kinda hoping that Thundershock would knock out Rattata, because I've used this thing countless times in the early game, and I don't really want to use it again. But, it's there. It's cannon fodder. It's filler. To be fair, Raticate isn't that weak of a Pokemon, it's still useful. So, let's see what its Pokédex entry is. Okay, very generic, just typical rodent stuff. And I have to give it a nickname, and because I'm unimaginative, I'm just gonna go with Jerry. Even though I've always liked Tom better. Jerry will work. Okay, who's interrupting me now? It's a Hoothoot, which I would have very much preferred over Rattata. But hey, who knows? Maybe the Rattata will save the run in the long run. We will see. So in Viridian City, as I mentioned earlier, we have one more catch available. And I know there's one Pokemon here that I really, really like, so I hope I will get that. Is it? It is! Hell yes! Houndour, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Please don't kill it, Ampere. Okay, good. That's not even close. One more Thundershock for the road. Hopefully it'll paralyze. No, but it's in the red. Good enough for me. In hindsight, I should have bought some more Pokeballs. But 4 should really be enough. Fingers crossed. And nope. Gotta try again. Still in the green, still got my berry. Immediately, really? Come on now. Okay, yeah, dig into the ground for some reason, which is still a weird animation. Eat your berry. And third time lucky. Come on. Holding B. I'm holding down A. Damn it, I'm doing it wrong. Oh, it worked. Got it. Woo! Okay, Houndour, what is your entry? Yeah, typical dog stuff. They have their own language. Good. And because it's female. My usual name doesn't work. So I'm gonna go with... I'm actually gonna go with... Eris, which is like a harbinger of destruction or some weird mythological stuff like that. It works. It's a Houndour. It's dark. Stark! Okay, and before I catch more stuff, I want to get more balls. Because I'm not allowed to buy healing items as per the rules. I'm just gonna buy Pokeballs with all my money. Which will get me through the next few routes. Definitely. And before I continue my catching adventure, I want to make sure Elekid is at good health. So a cute little animation there as usual. Thanks, Joy. And bye. Next stop will be Route 22, which I think has the most... Like, it still has some stuff that it had in the earlier games, in the original games I mean. But there was some new stuff added on as well. I hope I get one of the new Pokemon, obviously. But I wouldn't mind a Nidoran or something. Oh no, it's Mankey. Mankey is an old hat as well. But it gives me nice early type coverage. And it'll also help me against the first gym. Which is very much appreciated. Okay, it's in the yellow, that should be good enough. First try, come on. Yup. 1, 2, 3. Yes, got it. Ba-ba-bow. Light and agile on its feet and ferocious in temperament. Hey, it's me. Yeah, sometimes I have quite the temperament as well. So maybe I should name it after myself. No, I'm actually gonna name it... Oops, wrong button. I'm actually gonna name it Pilkington because it's a little monkey fella. Oh yeah, bit weird in it. So yeah. Pilkington... What do you have? You have a sassy nature, which I don't know what it does. And generic moves, whatever. There's still, I think, 3 more Pokemon I want to get in this episode. Should take another 5 to 10 minutes. But first... Wait, what? Wait, wasn't this hidden? Why is this a regular available item? What, were they not able to do 2 events in one little cut tree? Is that why? That's a bit strange. Huh. Oh well, doesn't matter. Okay, before I go heal, I want to... What? Oh my god. Don't tell me I have to do this. No, I clearly don't. Don't you see my... Whatever. Yeah, go ahead, old man. I'm just gonna take a drink while this is happening. What will the old man do? The old man will waste his last fucking Pokeball on a Weedle. Of all things, a Weedle. I hope you fail. Come on, break out. Yeah, it's not breaking out. I kind of find this disappointing because he doesn't weaken the Weedle. And because he throws the ball without weakening it, it means the players might think, oh, I just have to throw a ball and it immediately catches it, yay. Which, I think Pokemon Yellow did that, where it broke out. Which kind of subtly shows the players, oh wait, he didn't weaken the Pokemon, which means the catch wasn't successful. Maybe I should do the opposite. So yeah, kind of weird. Anyways, here we have the Fishing Guru. He was moved from Vermilion City to Viridian City. And he gives you the Old Rod. Which means you can start fishing for Pokemon very, very early in the game. Which, in the Nuzlocke, is a godsend. So, let me register the Old Rod immediately. And now we gotta backtrack a little to, what's it called? Pewter Town. No, Pallet Town. But you already know the trip, so I'm just gonna cut this out. So, back in a minute. Okay, here we are again in Pallet Town. And yeah, as you can see, there's a body of water here. Which means... And, I mean, technically I got a Pokemon here already, which was Elekid Ampere. But I don't count Gift Pokemon towards caught Pokemon, which means I got another free catch here. Which is awesome. Oh yeah, and before I went here, I healed my Pokemon, so in case you're wondering. Pokemon's on the hook. What do we got? We got Shelter. Yeah, so even though I used the old rod, I got a Pokemon which was not Magikarp, which is quite different from the originals. Yeah, so even the old rod was changed in this hack, which is very cool. Anyways, yeah, Shelter has huge defense, and I don't want to attack it with Thundershock, so I have to slowly whittle it down with Quick Attack, which is ironic, but yeah, whatever works. Okay, I think one more should do the trick. Ah, no, I'm just gonna throw the ball now, see what happens. Shadow is actually really cool. I used the Cloyster in, I think it was Y, Pokemon Y. And while you had to work around its kind of weak special defense, its normal defense was incredibly good. And physical attacks don't even scratch the thing. So, what do I name this thing? I don't want to go with a generic name for a shell or an oyster. I have an idea. Because of one of my favorite sitcoms of all time, referencing an episode where he gets sick from eating oysters, I'm gonna name it Bean, after Mr. Bean. So let's see, Bean... Oh, you have an item. What was that? You have a pearl. More money equals more Pokeballs. Cool. It's Brave. I think that's plus attack, might be plus speed, I don't know. Not the best moveset in the world, but at least I have a good attack against Psychic Pokemon now. Well, good in air quotes. Big air quotes. And because I forgot to pick it up on the first trip, I'm gonna pick up the map. Yeah, it really is lazy, you're right. Your grandpa is a lazy piece of... whatever. I mean, I like Oak and all, but... I still can't get over the fact that he's sending children. Children! Into the world. Like, they're 10. Children in the real world, when they're 10, their biggest accomplishment will be not falling off the chair in primary school. Oh, and here we have a Ponyta, which is one of the most interesting additions to Route 1. Unfortunately, I won't be able to catch it, so I'm just gonna run. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut back until I'm back in Viridian City, so see you there. And we're back at our friend, the old man and the fisherman. But we're done with Viridian City for now, so even though there is a gym here, there's nothing to do there yet. So I will just head on to... Trainer tips. No, I expected this to show Route 2. Anyways, here we are, Route 2, which means a new catch awaits us, which will hopefully be another good one. I wouldn't mind a flying type at this point. Hey, there's Swablu! Swablu, sorry. I don't know why I called it Wablu just now. I guess it's because Wablu is the German name. I don't know why they changed it from Swablu. Kinda strange, but I don't even know what it's referring to, so I want to talk. But yeah, I don't think I've ever used an Altaria, so Swablu would be an interesting addition to the team. Scratch that, it is an interesting addition, hooray! It constantly grooms its cotton-like wings. It takes a How does it take a shower? It's a bird in Mother Nature. How does it take a shower? It can't just wait for the rain to conveniently appear when it needs to wash itself. What are we gonna call it? I have no idea. I'm completely drawing a blank. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I thought of something. It's not the best nickname, but it'll work. Not comma. Actually, I'm just gonna use that. I'm gonna name it Huff and Puff, after the, I think, 6th major boss in the first Paper Mario game. Which coincidentally is one of my favorite games of all time, but that's a matter for another day. Because here we have a woman, and she gives you a free Pokemon, which is Trico. Now I haven't quite decided yet how I'm gonna handle all Gift Pokemon, because there's a lot of Gift Pokemon in this game. And seeing the Trico, you might already guess which ones. But for now I'm just gonna put it in the box. Cause... why am I calling it? Okay. G-E-X, here we go. I'm gonna call it Gex. Please take good care of Trico. Yeah, I don't know if I will. Okay. I don't remember. Do you give me anything? Yes. Yes, I have. Thank you for asking. Okay, and you... don't give me anything. Okay, I don't care then. And this will be the final catch for the day, and in fact, the final thing that I do in this episode. The antidote! No. I'm actually gonna look for one more Pokemon in here. Catch it, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Because we've been going for around 30 minutes, which is good enough for an episode for my taste. And we get a Caterpie. Good. This is another case of Rattata syndrome, where even though there are a lot of new Pokemon added, there's also quite a lot of the old guard still present in the locations where you would expect them. Rattata being Exhibit A, Caterpie being Exhibit B. But I like Butterfree. I wouldn't mind using it again, at least in the early game, so I'm gonna catch it obviously. One more member for the team. Can never hurt. And got it. Cool. And it's male, which is perfect. So I can go with my standard name for Caterpie. Oh, sorry, I skipped the entry. We are gonna do that in a sec, but first let me name it Philemon, which is a reference to the first few Persona games. And now let's check its Pokédex entry. There you are, number 10. And that was really worth our time, wasn't it? It's a caterpillar. Move on. Next question. But yeah, that's enough for the day, so let me save. There's a different game file. Oh yeah, that's just my testing file from earlier, but I don't need that anymore. So I will save. And I'm gonna see you next time. Goodbye.